Hi, I'm TM Powell with CW44, and we're at Great Explorations in St. Petersburg, where they introduce new and innovative ways for children to learn through creativity, play, and explorations.
Good morning, Mookie Harris coming to you from the Great Explorations Children's Museum here in St. Petersburg, home of over 14 themed exhibits with over 70 hands-on activities, right in the heart of downtown St. Petersburg. I'm here basically to show you all around because a lot of you, I'm sure, have never even been inside this building, let alone a children's museum. And if you've never been in a children's museum, you might be asking yourself what makes it different from a regular museum. The word museum means a place where you can be inspired. It comes from the same Greek word as muse. And in a children's museum, you might not have the artifacts and things that you have in a typical adult museum, but there's a whole lot to inspire. Want to see? Come on. Great Explorations has been in the St. Petersburg area for 26 years. Currently, it resides right next door to Sunken Gardens. The goal, the very mission of Great Explorations is to stimulate creativity, play, and exploration in children. These magnetic building blocks are a perfect example of the type of thing where we're giving kids a tool and not necessarily telling them that this is a magnet and it has different polarities and things like that. But they learn very quickly which sides connect and which sides don't, and what they can do to make various objects. And again, having a grown-up sitting doing the same activity with them, or even a different activity close by, makes all the difference in the world. Oftentimes, this is the type of slow learning that children really need. When I say slow learning, I mean at their own pace. Sometimes kids take up to 2 hours playing in one area, which for us adults can sometimes seem like a long time, but if they're having fun for 2 hours, let them. The exhibits here at Great Explorations vary greatly, from the creativity of an art area to the role play of a firehouse. The way that kids interact here through building and creating and sharing oftentimes happens in a way that they can't get in a typical school setting. Here in the pet vet area, kids can do everything that they could do in a real vet clinic. From starting at check-in over here, to grooming and washing over here, x-rays, weighing them, the lab over here where blood work is done, and even a kennel where kids can board their pets for a long period of time. Fluffy, you're good to go. The museum is geared toward children ages 2 through 10, but that doesn't mean other people can't enjoy it too. Little ones earlier than 2 oftentimes soak up and learn just by being around other kids and socializing. Older than 10 learn how to lead younger kids in play. So there's something here for everybody.
We're at Great Explorations in St. Petersburg with our guide, Mookie. Mookie, tell us a little bit about what parents can expect their kids to do in an average day at Great Explorations.
A lot of variety. For one thing, they can do everything from classroom activities with our full classrooms upstairs to the full museum being at their disposal, even going outside to Sunken Gardens and places like that in a controlled way. A lot of times the same things they do at home, building with construction toys and things like that, doing them with other kids or doing other activities with their peers actually stimulates more learning than doing it at home by themselves.
So basically you turn the kids that are here, the older kids, into teachers of the younger kids that are here.
Absolutely, and that's something that as our kids reach the top of our range, the 9 and 10-year-old range, they start to take on that role with the younger ones. Maybe they have younger siblings that they come here to play with, or even that are also involved in our camps and preschools, and they start to take on that teaching role too. I can only do 2. Here at Great Explorations, the Great Beginnings area is all about safe explorations. Everything here is all about safe, unfamiliar territories. Getting kids out of their comfort zone a little bit into places like a ball pit, where even though they might not have the easiest time manipulating the environment, they can still handle it in a safe way. From giant freeform blocks to the classic ball pit. I don't know if you parents have noticed, but kids love to make noise. And even as we try to make our environments more calm and serene, kids still need to get that out. So here at Great Explorations, we try to encourage everything from drumming to kids making noise with themselves. The beach is something we take for granted here in Florida, but for our smallest visitors, sometimes it's not something that feels safe. Sand sometimes feels really alien to the littlest toes. Our sand is completely made of rubber and is a safe environment for them to get used to that feeling. And also in a place surrounded entirely by walls so that there's not a huge, vast ocean. Sometimes that's really important to the little ones. It helped me. Great Exploration St. Pete Firehouse 15 is brought to us by the actual St. Pete Fire Department. Their generous support and construction helped us put in this realistic firehouse. Kids can play in the fire truck, they can save people from a burning building, learn about fire safety in their own home, and even wear a jacket that, well, will fit children, but not me.
We'd like to thank Great Explorations in St. Petersburg for having us out here. Make sure to stop by the museum on 4th Street in St. Petersburg and bring your kids. They'll absolutely love it.
Great X is open every day of the week, Monday through Saturday from 10 to 4:30, and on Sundays, noon to 4:30. Come on in.